Hey, what's good? Manuel here, and in today's video we're going to be going over market structure. We can call this video the first of probably a 3-part series, maybe 2, but I'm definitely only doing the first kind of beginner part today. What we're going to be looking at in this video is basic market structure and how the market moves. If it sounds simple to you and you know the stock market moves up and down, there may be more to it than you realize. The better you understand market structure, the better you're going to be able to find your entry. So because of that, learning market structure is fundamental. So what you can expect from this video is we're just going to go over basic market structure, just kind of the way the market likes to move, kind of going over analyzing the trend, and go over analyzing when market structure is broken. And real quick, before we get into it, if for some reason you haven't already and are interested, hey, be sure to check out the Webull referral link down below in the description. Right now, they are giving up to 12 free fractional shares when you sign up using the referral link down below in the description, and deposit as little as $1. And for those of you that do sign up using the link, thank you. It really helps to support the channel. Enjoy your free stocks, and without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so here we are. We're about to look at basic market structure. So as you know, the stock market likes to move 3 ways: up, down, and it likes to move sideways. But unlike these 3 lines right here, the stock market does not make those moves in a straight line. So for instance, if the stock market is going up, it's going to be something more like this. Okay, probably not that straight up, but yeah, you get what I mean. And if it's going down, I'm really just trying to stick with these lines. So it's going to be like this. It's going to have its pullbacks. It's going to come down again. Yeah. Something like that. All right. So yeah. And these charts are mad ugly, but hopefully you get the point. And then if it's trading sideways, it may look something more like this. Up, down, sideways, up looks terribly ugly. So I'm going to delete these, and then we're going to kind of go over it. All right, let's clear these out. So basic market structure. All right, let's draw a more realistic looking chart. All right, so basic market structure. Here, let's draw something that looks a little more realistic. Okay, say you have something that looks more like this. Maybe you have, okay. Again, not perfect, but you get the gist. All right, so looking at this, we're going to analyze these points. Each one of these is going to be a pivot point, and what we're going to do is kind of look at these pivot points. So I'm going to highlight, there's one, that's the low, it's first high. We got another low, and then we got another high. And actually right here, with this high right here, this is what is referred to as a break of structure. All right, so with a break of structure, so what's going on with the break of structure is it is creating a new high. It breaks the current structure. The current structure is broken, and it has now found a new range. So typically after a break of structure, you can expect some kind of pullback because the market does not move in a straight line. So yeah, looking at that, going to highlight all the swing points again. All right, so we have the swing points right here at the highs and the lows and over here. So pretty much all of these points where it crosses and makes a new high, that is going to be a break of structure. All right, and you'll notice after each one of these structure breaks, it comes, pulls back. It doesn't completely make a new low, but it comes and pulls back. All of these are break of structures. Let me quickly, just. All right, so right here, each time that is a break of structure. You'll notice after each structure break, which the first one is over here, It may go a little higher and then it's going to pull back and make a new low. And right here, just by kind of following this, you're able to see the trend. All right, so the trend going off of these lows and these highs, you can see the trend is going upward. As you're moving in an upward trend, just understanding basic market structure, it does get more in depth, but we're not going to cover that in this video. Be sure to subscribe so you can see when we go more in depth. But basically, if I'm trading basic market structure, we are going to trade with the trend. Don't trade against the trend. So basically, you're going to want to long whenever you get those pullbacks. Whenever you get those pullbacks, you're going to say enter right here. Maybe you're not going to catch the perfect bottom. Maybe you'll catch it like right here. And you're like, okay, it's going to continue with the trend. And with that, you're going to ride it up to break of structure, maybe ride it a little higher. And that is where that's where you're going to find your profits. All right. And then the same way you have structure breaks to the upside, this also works in the downtrend. So with the downtrend, it would be like this maybe. All right. So again, if we're highlighting our pivot points, there's one, another one, another one, another one. Yeah, and we have all these pivot points. And then can you identify our breaks of structure? We got a break of structure to the downside right here. Another one to the downside, right? Oh, hit the wrong one. Another one to the downside right here. And yet last we have another break of structure. And then of course with this we have a downtrend. All right, so we got our break of structures labeled. And when it comes to trading the downward trend, you got your break of structure here. So right here, you get your structure break, then you get your pullback. So ideally, you're going to want to enter somewhere from here to probably about right here. And it's going to be the same for all of these little pullbacks. Pretty much anytime you're trying to enter a position, you want to enter on a pullback. So you got your structure break right here, you got your pullback, and you want to enter right here and ride to either here. And if you're able to keep riding, pretty much ride until you can't ride anymore. But by this point, even if it pulls back a little bit, you should still have profits. All right, so that's basic market structure. Now let's look at it on a real chart. All right, so taking what we just learned, here is the SPY on a weekly chart. And you can see right here, we have a high, we have a low, we have a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, and a lower low. And then right here, we actually kind of have a change in trend. All right, but looking at this section right here, let's kind of implement what we've learned. All right, so we got the first high right here, then we got another low. And then we got a new high right here. Then right here, we have a break of structure. All right, so after the break of structure on the downtrend, what are we gonna do? We're gonna wait for a pullback. So it ran right here, pulled back here, and then we're gonna try to ride this down again. And looking at this, that is 432 down to 463. And again, this is a weekly chart, so that's a massive range, but that is kind of how that would work. And really with everything we've just charted, that's really the only opportunity. Well, hold up. All right, so then here, okay, and then after we rode it here, then riding it there, we got another break of structure. Then after this break of structure, you got another pullback, creating a higher high, which is noting a change in trend, but you can still ride it for a pullback. After we get a higher high, we actually come back and break structure yet again. And really, if you only take one thing away from this video, it should really just be that the market doesn't move in a straight line and that you should enter on the pullbacks after the market break. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, feel free to leave those down below in the comments. If you found this video helpful or learned anything, be sure to smash the like button And also be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss the more advanced videos on market structure. And if you haven't already and are interested, don't forget to sign up for Webull using the referral link down below in the description. When you sign up using that, you get up to 12 free fractional shares when you deposit as little as $1. And last but certainly not least, thank you so much for watching. Manuel signing off, and I want to change your life.